All right, I don't need that. All right, guys, sorry about that. It's Gerald. Gerald was in here talking my ear off, so if you got any blame, it's Gerald. All right, Jerry, you're going to lead us off, followed by Joe, Arnell, and Jim. Guys, remember, do not go until I call you. I'm going to try to keep you guys separated. And when you guys are done, first thing you do is return a transponder back to me, take a spot on track. We do need some volunteers. All right, Jerry, here we go. On the horn, Jerry only, less than 5. All right, the Italian Stallion, bring it on. Or Guinea. Arnell. And the man, the myth, the legend, Jim, bring it on. Again, the reason why I'm separating you guys because you're racing your own clock. You're not racing each other. So, again, if you guys come up on another racer, do not drive through him. Do not bump him. Do not do anything. Let him have his track. You have your track right now. So.
Joey has OSHA approved turn marshal shoes. OSHA approved.
Joey's got his OSHA approved turn marshal shoes on. Way to go, Joey. And right now, Jerry leading them out. 15.509. Arnell 2, Joe in the 3, Jim in the 4. Right now, Jerry has a pass lap, 20.2 on 2. Joey coming through, 22.2. Arnell, 21.3. Right now is Jerry, 15.509. 1 down, 4 to go. Your leader coming through there, 20.3. In that bluish body, Jerry. And then Jim, 20.7 on lap number 2. Brings him up to a 12-lap pace. And there goes Joe coming through 22.7. Arnell with a 23.6. Joe right now just 3 seconds back behind Arnell. And Jerry, 20.2. Another new pass lap for Jerry. Jerry now bumping up. And Jim LaConte, the first one into the teens. He's like, you guys got nothing for me today. I got this one. And we'll see what they do as they come around. Arnell, new pass lap, 20.9. Got some new pass laps going down. Jerry, 20.1. Right now, Jim's the only one out there with a 19.8. Backstead up with a 20.4. Jim creeping up. He's now 1 second behind Joe. Joe right now 9 seconds behind Arnell. And right now, Jerry holding a nice 16-second lead. And Joe with a pass lap, 21.2 that time. Arnell, 21.1. And Jim coming by again. Another new fast lap for Jim. He's got it going on. 19.7. He's now 2 seconds behind Joe. Joe, don't go in the basement, buddy. Nice and smooth. Joe, 20.7. He's now 3 seconds behind. But Jerry out there on a 15-lap pace ahead of everybody else. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Woo, right now, Jim is sitting 2 seconds behind Joe. Again, this is just a qualifier. Here comes Joe down the front in that red car. 20.6 for him. And Arnell with a 20.5 and Jerry 20.4. Joey's eating. I mean, he's driving. It's all right, Joey. We'll grab your food. We'll eat it. And coming up on a 2-minute warning and new pass laps across the board there. And right now, Jim trying to reel in Joe. And Jerry, new pass lap, 20.075. Jerry's been the most consistent so far, running everything in a 20-second. Here comes Jim, see if he moves up. Woo, slowed down a little bit, 24.2, lost 3 seconds on that one. Joe right now has a 6-second lead over Jim in that number 3 spot. And right now, Joe, just 3 seconds behind Arnell, who slowed up to a 14.5 flat pace. And Jerry, 27.9 on that one, slowed up. And Jim coming through 23.4. Right now, it's Jerry on a 15-lap, and the other 3 guys on a 14-lap pace, all within striking distance. And Arnell slams the door shut, jumps up to a 15-lap pace with a 20.2 new pass lead lap. And Jerry now has a 2-second lead with 1 to go. Yellow is on. 1 to go, guys, in the first qualifier. Stock truck is up next. We're going to give a 6-minute grace between the races. So if you guys are running back-to-back, take your time. Go get your stuff ready to go. Right now, Arnell 1 second behind Jerry. And there it is, Jim LaConte taking over the 3. Joe going back into the 4. Jim with a 20.3. Joe put a 26.3 down. And Arnell Wow, it's 0.3 of a second. Arnell behind Jerry, and Joe takes back the number 3 spot. And see if that will hold. Here comes Jim. And Jim takes it right back. Both of them running 20-second laps with 20 seconds to go. Jerry trying to hold on to that lead. Arnell right now, and there it is, 0.5 of a second. And this will be the final lap, I believe. We'll see what happens. And here comes Jerry coming through. 19.8. Jerry says no way they're taking this away. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Jim, fast lap there. Joe slowed it down that time. Right now, you got to battle for that lead. Keep going, Arnell. Keep going. This is going to be for it. It's less than a second for Jerry over Arnell. Jim right now holding a 7-second lead. Jerry, you're done. Jim, you're done. 19.9, Jim, that time. Wow. Joe, you're done. Waiting for Arnell. See if he's going to take this one. Woo! He ran his fastest lap. Arnell did 20.1. Here it is. Jerry, 15.5, 15.2. Arnell, 15.5, 15.7. Jim, 14.503. And Joey, 14.516. 2 separate races in one. Great racing, guys. All right, next up is going to be Stock Truck. I'm going to put a 6-minute clock on. Awesome racing. Jim had the fastest laps out there. He was putting it down. His fast lap at that 19.7. Damn. Good racing, guys. Hey, Joe, if you're going to run the pro race, you can just hold on to that transponder. If not, bring it back to me. That's up to you. I'll give you a race in between. No, Yvonne, that's my food. I'm going to eat Arnell's food. All right, Arnell, your food's ready. Don't listen to that Italian lady on there. That's 5 minutes on the clock, guys. That was an awesome race there, independent. Stock Truck, Gerald, Arnell, Joey, and Jim. Again, you guys got plenty of time. Don't worry about coming out. You got 4 minutes on the clock. All right, drivers from the first race will be Jerry, Joe, Arnell, and Jim. I don't know. I know Jim's running both classes, so we'll see if we can get that out there. Thank you, Gerald, for coming out and volunteering. We really appreciate that. All right, guys, 1:30 in the clock. Let's get our turn marshals out there and some volunteers. Jerry, Joe Marino, sorry about that. Arnell's racing again. So we're going to need a couple volunteers for this one, guys. We need at least 3 guys. At least 2 of our racers are running back-to-back on this one here. Thank you, Jerry. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Arnell, check in for me, please. Arnell, check in. Thank you, Vince. Thank you. All right, guys, track is closed. Track is closed. Let's bring him on up. Track is closed. Finish the lap you're on. Let's get him going. Bring him on up here in front of the line. Again, I'm going to give you guys some time. Joey, where are you? Joe, we need you out here, buddy. Thank you, sir. He's like, just give me a hamburger. Let me go sit in the corner. Take the other side of that jump over there against the wall. Over there. Over there. Over there. The Northerners coming out, sorry. Over there. Over there. Long Island. All right, Gerald, all the way from Madison, Florida, making a long trick down here through swamp-infested roads against other rednecks and Yankees trying to get out of here. All right, Gerald, you're going to go on a horn. Less than 5. Arnell. Joey. Jim, anytime you're ready. And we're off in Pro Stock Truck. Gerald out in that yellow truck, going to lead us off, and he is rough to beat. Gerald's usually pretty fast. Whew. 21 flat that time. Here comes Arnell. 21.9. Joey with a 19.7 in that green truck. Green and black is your leader, and let's see, Jim LeConte moves in that too. Joey, Jim, Gerald, and Arnell. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied today. Vince, oh my God, he's turn marshaling. Vince is like, hell with this, I'm going to eat. Yeah, we got some Aunt Fanny she heated up for him. And Joey leading him out right now, 15.507. Jim, 14.501. Arnell, 13.501. And Gerald, 13.506. Right now, Joey in that green and black leading him out, coming down the front straightaway right now. Gerald in front of him, and Gerald now taking over that number 3 spot. Joey 20.3 slowed up a little bit, and we'll see as they come around. And it's still Jim holding on to a slim second place. Right now it's Joey, Jim, Gerald, and Arnell. 1:30 down, 3.5 to go. Again, don't forget to order some food for Miss Yvonne. Marinara, yeah. I'll text her. Text her. Oh. All right. And Arnell, new pass lap that time on 4:21.1 that time. Right now, he's 3 seconds behind Gerald. But the leader right now in that green and black coming down the front, Joey Andre, or Angry Thomas as we used to call him. Woo! Slowed up a big time. 2 down, 3 to go. It's Joey, Jim, Gerald, and Arnell. And right now, Gerald is positioning himself behind Jim. Not in that way, guys. I'm just saying his car is positioned behind him. Anyway, Gerald trying to reel him in and slows up with a 25.6, drops him down at 13-lap pace. Jim, 20.8, maintains that too, and running strong today. Jim is putting down some fast laps in buggy and truck. But right now, it's Angry Joey, and here he comes down the front straight. 20.9. He's the only one right now on a 15-lap pace, just past the halfway point. Somebody please order some food for Mason. He looks like he's lost weight. Traction roll by Jim over there against the wall. Arnell puts down a 20.9. Gerald trying to creep up on him now, just 5 seconds back. 3 down, 2 to go. But Joey right now maintains that lead. Somebody tell that crazy lady in the cook shop to relax. They're coming. 1:45 to go. Oh, Jim slowed up on that one. 29.4. That means Arnell is now 2 seconds back. And that gives Joey a 2-lap lead over the group right now. Joey, Jim, Arnell, and Gerald. Right now, it is so close in the middle. Right now, and there it is. Jim holding on by 1/100th of a second. Gerald right there with the group. We'll see if Arnell has now taken to the second place by 2 seconds over Jim. Jim back into the 3, coming up to the 1-minute mark. Right now, Joey is unstoppable. There it is. Yells on. 1 to go. Joey, Arnell, Jim, and Gerald. Woo! It is a battle. Jim has put himself 0.4 of a second behind Arnell for that number 2 spot. 45 seconds to go. Gerald now up to a 13.522. Coming through, Arnell 21.2. Joey 20.2. Here comes Jim down the front. See if he can take back that 2 spot. And he does with a 20.7 by 0.2 of a second. What a battle going on between Jim and Arnell. Gerald powering down 24.2 that time. And we'll see what the battle going on. Here comes Arnell, and he takes it back. We'll see if Jim can take it right back. 15 seconds to go, be your final lap probably. And Jim takes it right back. It is 0.3 of a second difference between Jim and Arnell right now. Here comes Gerald trying to get into the mix with these guys. 21.8 now, bumping it up. Arnell, and there it is. Race it out, race it out. Everybody keep going. Joey, 19.9 that time. See if Jim can take it back. This may be it right here. Jim, keep going. He's now 6 seconds back. Gerald, you're done. Joey, you're done. New pass lap. Arnell, you're done. Waiting for Jim. Joey, new pass lap. 19.4, last lap. Just waiting for Jim to finish up. Jim, we're done. Joey, set an early TQ, 15.509. Arnell, 14.515. And Jim, 14.523. Good run, guys. All right. Hey, going to give 5 minutes on the clock, 6 minutes, whatever you need. Pro Stock, you're up next. Vince, don't forget to pick up your food, or she's going to eat it herself. Joe Marino, I have you in this race. If you don't want to run the first one, you can run the second qualifier or whatever you want. If you don't want to run at all, we'll just leave you there, and I'll take you out in the main if you don't want. Okay. Just get you more track time if you want it. All right? All right. Oh, what I'd do. Yeah, I would do the same thing. All right, you know who we're waiting for. Oh, he's out there. All right, turn marshal. Let's see. From stock truck, I need. All right, Gerald. Arnell's out there. Joey Andre and Jim. Joey's running this. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Jim, if you can grab that big cone, then we should be able to do 3 of you guys. They're pros anyway, unless somebody's out there. Joey? Joe's out there. Joe, get over here and turn marshal. He'll give you a half hour to fix your stuff. Come on, Joe. Don't lose your buzz. Just come out and turn marshal. There's the man. There you go. Grab a handful. Grab against the wall over there like you were. Is that a burger? Wow. All right. Jerry, you're going to lead us off, followed by Vince, Joey, and Mason. Here we go. Jerry on the horn. Let's get them all lined up first. Where are they? They're all hiding back there. All right, Jerry on the horn, less than 5. Vince. Angry Joe. Racing Mason McComb, anytime you're ready. And here we go. Pro Stock Buggy, race number 3 of 3. Right now it's Mason in the lead, 17-5-11. Vince, new pass lap, 18 flat. Mason 18-2, Joey in the 3, and Jerry in the 4. 1 down, 4 to go. Mason 18-2. Right now Vince has the pass lap, 18 flat on lap number 2, but right now it's Mason, Joey, Vince, and Jerry. Jerry, new pass lap on 3, 18-5 for Jerry. Mason, 18-1 that time. Second passes lap right now on the track. He's in the lead. 17-5-10 right now. Vince now bumping up into the 2. Joey back in 3. And Vince up into the lead as Mason comes out with a 23-second lap. Jerry now into the 4. Vince, Joey, Mason, and Jerry. And now Vince, 17-5-16. Mason bumping back up. Let's see what he does here. Hangs on to that 2 spot. Excuse me, losing my voice. 2 down, 3 to go. Vince hanging on, 17-5-16. Joey coming through right there, 18-5, moving fast. And Vince still hanging on a 17-lap pace. That's 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. We're at the halfway point. Vince, Joey, Mason, and Jerry. Right now, Joey and Mason on 16, Vince on a 17, and Jerry on a 15. Coming up to the 2-minute warning, Vince leading them out. Mason now on a 16-lap pace with an 18.5. There it is, 3 down, 2 to go. Right now, Vince hanging on to an 8-second lead over Mason. Joey coming through, 21.4, slows up a little bit. Jerry ready to bump up to a 16-lap pace. He's right there on the edge. But Vince, 18.1, still hanging on. He's the only one on a 17-lap pace. 1:40 on the clock. $1:30 to go. Vince, Mason, Joey, and Jerry. Right now, Joey is 1 second behind Mason, and there it is. Jerry bumping up to a 16-lap pace. He's now 2 seconds behind Joey in that 3 spot. We got some battles going on here right now. Bottom 3 are right next to each other. We got a crash coming through the sweeper.
probably race for on the off-road at least another couple hours, and then the oval will be about 5:30. Yep. Yeah, that's no problem.
30 seconds to go. Vince, Mason, Jerry, and Joey now back in the basement. Jerry now bumping up into that 3 spot. Mason 18-1. Back up on a 16-lap pace now. Vince dropping off of that 17-lap pace. He's now on 16.506. 8 seconds ahead of Mason with 15 seconds to go. Vince looking to set that early TQ. Mason 18-2, crashing the sweeper. Vince 18-9. And right now it's pretty tight. Jerry 19-2. Race it out, guys. Race it out. It's close in the top 3, guys. I mean, the bottom 3, guys. Vince got this one locked up, I think. Joey, you're done. Keep going, Mason. Vince, you're done. Jerry done. Just waiting for Mason, guys. Jerry now moving up into the 2 spot there. So we'll see what Mason can pull off here. That white buggy should be the only one out there on the track. Done. Wow. Vince, 16.510. Jerry, 16.515, taking a 2. And Mason, 16.516, taking a 3. Guys, it's 1:05. 25 minutes. At 1:30, we'll go off with round number 2. Concessions open. Track will be open. We'll get ready to go here. Go fix your stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rock and roll. Round number 2 coming up here. Sorry, a little bit late here. Jerry, Arnell, Jim, and Joe. Let's get them checked in. Turn marshals are going to be Pro Stock, be Jerry, Vince, Joey, Andre, Mason McComb, and any volunteers we can get. Let's get them out there. Round number 2 up on the clock. Don't forget today, 100-lap bomber race for, it's actually going to be, I think, a $120 payout. So everything we bring in for that's a $20 buy-in. Let's get him up. You're looking for Joey, the Italian Stallion, to check in. I thought he was making another jump. Precision. I like that. Decision. Oh, consistent. Sorry, you're right. There you go. That was a little poke. I saw that. Come on there, Italian Stallion. Let's go. Thank you, Joey. All right, we have a guest here with me, Miss Melanie. She's with me here. We're going to be doing some commentary during the race, and you'll hear some comments from her. Not that you want to listen to it. I asked her to call a race. She just, no, she's one of them. She has a mouth behind the mic, but she won't come out. You called the race? No, never have. No. You have to have a certain set of gumption, in you to call the race. She just doesn't have it. She's good behind closed doors, but out in public, no. Again, she's a born and bred Ocala redneck. She's born right here in Monroe. All right, as soon as Mason's done putting his shims in, making the track consistent. Yeah. 2 inches is all you need. All right, Joey's out there. His buzz is gone, so he's pissed off now. He's going, Joe, you got to come out of the basement, all right? Look at the guys next to you. You got them, Joe. They got nothing on you. It's all right. Setup is the whole thing. That's what they need help for. All right. Jerry, you TQ'd round 1. 15-5-15. Arnell's 2, Jim 3, and Joe, you're in the basement. All right, Jerry, you're going to go on the horn, less than 5. Here we go, guys. Jerry on horn. Arnell. Big Jim. And our local Italian Stallion. Anytime you're ready, go ahead, Joe. Now, you guys know that the last guy can go all the way up until the other guy comes up. If he comes up and past you, you're going to be a lap down, and you will not be able to catch that lap up. Jerry, 21-2, first lap out. Woo, Arnell, 20.9. Jim, 21-6, and we'll see what the Italian Stallion does as he comes down here with his red body.